what's everybody? It's Wednesday, wacky Wednesday. Hope y'all doing good out there. Man, it was a rather decent day today. Hope y'all had a good one out there. Okay, I know what we're doing. All right. I have a nice warm-up list to go here, so get ready for this. Stardust in the house. She's number one, saying join, sub, like. That's how we do it. Little people, Ran, how you doing out there? Danielle, buongiorno. Raz in the house, what's up, bro? Great to see you, dude. Steve in the house too, how you doing, brother? Donald James, my bro. Oh man, everyone, we rocking the night. Looking good. Raz said his alarm had woke him up for this. Now that's how you do it. Erica, hola, how are you? It's Larry, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that right there. Reference, he's good to see you, but he's gonna lurk and listen. No problem. Steve said all his friends up in St. Catharines, Ontario, loving the t-shirt. He's proudly wearing them in Niagara Falls. That's what's up, Steve. Thank you, buddy. That's publicity right there. That's good publicity. Thank you, bro. Nixon in the house, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right. Well, we got warming up to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. And let's keep going with the Raven intro. Just warming up here, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, we're moving on. Soundtrack 11 time. Okay. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Truly do appreciate it on a Wednesday night. Ms. Corvette, how are you doing tonight? Great to see you. CO says, can thou hit a kind little lick or perhaps a shred? I hope that was good enough for you, my friend. Donald says, my alarm should be Rick shredding on speed. There you go. That's a good alarm. Or the end of that Hunted song would be a good alarm. Neighborhood Dennis, what's up, bro? Great to see you. Nixon said, finally, someone got my name right. Heck yeah, buddy. That's how we do. Lover girl, hello, hello. Country Outcast Band, he says, do you know play Pride and Joy by Stevie? I sure don't, bro. I very little got into Stevie Ray. I was more into Hendrix as a kid. By the time I was doing my thing, I was really into Yngwie and stuff like that. So I kind of missed the boat on Stevie, but I did hear quite a few of his great songs. He's an amazing player. Was an amazing player. God rest his soul. Steve, he says, sit back, relax, and enjoy that concert. Have a beer, why don't you? There you go. Vinny the Butcher, how you doing? Reference, thanks for the jewels. Mustang, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much. Crispy Art, how you doing? Addis, hello. Brad says, Rick, dude, you're so effing man. You're the man, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Vermilion Tree, is this an Yngwie song? A Malmsteen song? Nah. Yngwie can't play that fast. I can play way faster than Yngwie. The Wind, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. PGU Pete, what's up, buddy, with the jewels? Thank you, brother. Otomate Sehat, hello, hello. Thank you, Raz. Art model, how you doing, buddy? Guilty of Being Right says, does he have high action? No, heck no, man. It's the lowest it can possibly go without fret buzz, man. I know how to set up a guitar. Interstellar, thanks, brother. Steve knows the best is coming. I'm just warming up, that's right. Taos from India, great to see you, my friend. Raz says the world needs to see how cool you are. I hope one day they do, brother. I hope they do. Laurel, how you doing, Laurel? Jennifer Kish talking about. Go 2 for the price of 1 because Eddie Baker wanted it too. I love it, man. I love when I get a BOGO like that. Wonderful. Celebration, how you doing, buddy? Ju G in the house, how you doing, Ju G? Great to see you. All right. We're moving right along. Soundtrack 11 it is. The warm-ups continue. Okay, that is soundtrack 11 right there. We're just warming up still, yo. So make sure you hang out. We got plenty more songs. I'll do 2 hours at least at the minimum. If things go good, we go longer. We'll see. All right, we got a nice slow one after that. We're gonna get your tissues out for the next one. Get your Kleenex ready. All right, we're moving on. A lot of great people hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I truly do appreciate it. Anyway. Malunga says, bro, do you know the band called Like We Outside? I've never heard of that in my life. No, buddy, I'm sorry. I never heard of it. That guy too cold. How you doing, buddy? Jennifer, you only get one request. Yours will seek and destroy. Thanks for playing. Just a quick PSA. I have a pinned comment, and when you join the chat, a comment pops up. It's all 100% original songs. Now, I do know some stuff. I don't know everything, though. But if I know it, I'll play it, and you get one request. If you're a member, you get 2 requests, maybe. You never know. Let's see. Knockout. I don't know any. Kill Switch. No. I kind of do a Holy Diver. Kill Switch meets the real Dio version, but not any other Kill Switch. Albeit Brody the Super Shredder's on right now, my friend. He plays some Kill Switch too. But I don't play covers like that, most likely. Moondog Johnny, what's up, brother? Jansen Allen, I thank you so much, my friend. Juji's feeling the fire. There you go. Malunga said I bet that guitar didn't know I could do that. Yeah, because I had to force it to do it, man. That's how we do. Mustang's feeling that fire. Rob XML, thank you so much, bro. Tamano en documento muito regado, amigo. Malunga's probably 2 years. It took me about 2 years to get pretty good quick. Actually, 1 year and then another year to refine everything. Phantom, he says, yo, bro, can you read this? I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, Phantom. I can actually read it, and thank you very much. I hope you're having a good one, too. Thank you, Mustang. Ralph Hookem, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Malunga said, you got some crazy progressions, bro. Thank you, dude. Bateo, thank you, my friend. Michael Garcia said, I got no words to describe my admiration. I wish I had learned to play like this someday. You can, Michael. Thank you so much. I have lessons on my channel if you're interested. I also have lessons on my Discord. That can help too. Rhino Q, thank you so much. Deshaun Wright, thank you so much, bud. Sonic Head. Well, how you doing? Hello. Malunga says, bro, are you saying you were warming up? Yeah, we're still warming up, my friend. And Juji knows these warm-ups are hot. That's right. Sonic Head, thanks, brother. Juji knows, hit that like button, sub, and join. Don said, yeah, those are just warm-ups. It's true. No worries, Jennifer. I'm just playing with you. But no. I don't know that one, though. I know the only Slipknot song I know is Psychosocial, and part of it, and it's probably wrong. Gage Me talking about Don't Stop Believing. I wish I knew that one. I don't know. Only one I know from Journey is probably Separate Ways. And On You or Not, I do not know any Deftones. Great band, though. Malunga said there's a song by We Outspoken called Crisis. I really like that song. That's nice, dude. I'm glad you like it, but I don't get into new stuff usually. Unless I just come across it somehow. Stardust got those joins and subs going. Antonio Florencio, buena noche, amigo, Antonio. Matt talking about some bumblebees. Yeah, you get stung by one? AMZ, how you doing, buddy? Rocky, hello. Zala Aiden. Hey, what's up, Zala Aiden? Good to see you again. Manuel Gasco, how you doing, buddy? Malunga said, just know you gained a fan from South Africa. That's wonderful to hear, my friend. Thank you so much. Mish Mazzy, new here. How long you been playing? 30 years total now, Mish. Laurel says she's a bit tired of yelling, so she'll be AFK. Mike quietly said, no problem, Laurel. Emmanuel Gasco from Argentina. Bienvenidos, amigo. Steve knows Separate Ways is a great song. Yeah, that's a killer tune, man. I used to love watching that video when I was a kid, man. I saw a video, they say that was like one of the worst music videos. Kind of is one of the worst music videos. Kind of silly, but I mean, it's a great song, man. That's how MTV was, though, back then, man. Anyway, this is 0410, The Ballad. Okay, that's 0410. A nice, lovely ballad there. I tried to keep it chill. All right, what we got next? All right, nice 0321 coming up. I played this one in a minute. Hope I remember it. 0321. Oh, God, where is it? There it is. Okay, next tune is queued up, ready to go. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Make sure you're not subscribing if you're having a good night. We truly do appreciate it. Malunga says, can you also play bass guitar too? Sure. If you play guitar, you can play the bass. Not to say that it's easy, but it's a different style of playing. But yeah, you know the notes. Once you know the notes, you're good to go. You can definitely get it. You can definitely get some things done. I've actually played bass on a couple of albums or demos or whatever. Actually, I did play bass on the Hiroshima Mono More track for the Yngwie Malmsteen tribute back in '99. Because our bass player, I don't know what happened to him. Who knows? Sonic Head, thanks, brother. Red Rat said, you're going to watch the stream on his Xbox because his phone going to die. No problem. Watch that on your TV, brother. That's how we do it. Edward Nadai, God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Quacko, Just Living. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that right there. Quacko's feeling it, man. Appreciate you, brother. John PEVC, how you doing, buddy? Quack, he said his ears are in heaven. I love to hear that, man. That's wonderful, wonderful. Christina Sweener, hello to you. How you doing tonight? LCT, no, I don't know any Sinister Gate stuff, dude. It's a great player. But the interesting fact is that I was actually on the scene long before Sinister Gates. My album came out in 2003 on a major label in Europe, but I never got famous like him. But we're cut from the same cloth. He's a great player. I got nothing bad to say about Sinister Gates. Sonic Head, thank you, buddy. LCT, thank you so much, brother. Quack says, I want you as my guitarist. Hey, but if you got a 401k health benefit package, I can do it, man. I can do it. But I do guest solos, though. I do offer guest soloing and stuff like that if anyone ever needs it. Joshua, thanks, brother. 204, thanks, you dude. Zach Short now says, I dig your musical style. Mouse would be proud. I would love to know that, man. Yeah, I love Yngwie, man. He's my number one favorite, man. My biggest inspiration was Yngwie, 100%. Thank you. Jenai Sante says, play. Eh? I don't know. I just hold a guitar, Jenai. LCT, you still shred. I thank you, brother. Aaron says, hey, you new to the channel. Have you ever tried a multi-skill guitar? I don't even know what that is, bro. No, I don't know. Is that like a Strandberg or something, maybe? I've never tried it. I don't play new guitars, man. All my guitars are old. I think the newest guitar that I have is my classical guitar. It's a Godin, but it's a nylon string. But yeah, all my other guitars are really old. I got old Fender Strats, I got old Jacksons, I got old Charvels. I got nothing new. I'm not into the new guitars, to be honest. They don't appeal to me. But I appreciate you, bro. Okay. This is going to be 0321. Kind of classical. Do I have a cheat sheet for this? All right, A sharp. All right, just remember A sharp is the key change. All right, let's do this. 0321. Nice fun song. a cool song right there. I haven't played that very much. It's called 0321, the date I wrote it on. So almost all of my songs have just a date. There are a few that have names, though. Many, many do. But many don't. But yeah, that's a cool one there. We're going to go, this song has a name. It's called Sacred. So we're going to cue that up next. We're going to like try and open up a portal on this one, I think. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. We truly, truly do appreciate it. Where did I leave off with? Okay, I remember Janae said play. All right, you can't forget someone that just says play. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, Aaron says a Strandberg. I've not. I'm interested though. Yeah. Our friend Tyler Shep, who's a 15-year-old wonderkind on guitar, has one, and I'm hoping he might be in my area this month. I gotta check on that, but I want to play. I definitely want to try that, man. I would love to try that guitar. Nate the Snake, what's up, brother? Yeah, man, how you been, man? I've seen you before in here. I hope you're doing great, brother. Thank you. Coat's back in the house. How you doing, Coat? With the jewel drops you rock. Great to see you again. Clash of the Gamer, thank you, bro. Tracy Brown, thank you. Turd Ferguson back in the house, but he's asking for something I don't even know. Widespread Panic, what's that? I never heard of it, brother. But thanks for stopping by. Unless you're a different Turd Ferguson. The other Turd Ferguson was cool. He was into metal. Widespread Panic ain't no metal. But I feel you, brother. Maybe there's someone playing it for you tonight. You never know. Vibrant Shark, thank you, brother. Izzy Soldiers, know we rocking. Juji, thank you. Jose Antonio, hello. Zach Shore, like that change. Very nice, yeah. It's a very wild key change. I try and outdo myself sometimes with the key changes, so. But I appreciate that, man. I think that was Bravo Schema. Is that Italian? I don't know. Anyway, Jose says, muito bom, toco muito obrigado, amigo. Y buena noche. Zach Short said, that gives him the chef's kiss, pure shredded. Thank you so much, Zach. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, that's what he said? I thought, wait, what? That was Italian? Bravo Scamo is Italian for a pain in the ass? I thought Bravo was good. I don't know. What else? Ziggy Orlando, yo, thanks, buddy. Donald knows Sacred. He's ready for that. There you go. Ziggy, he said that Finnish guitar is sick. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is Jackson's Stone finish. They don't make it anymore. I mean, they could for custom. But yeah, 92 and 93, the only years they ever made this. This is actually from Japan. So these are the Japanese builders doing this stuff, which was pretty cool. Morgan, I don't know any events, bro. I appreciate you, though, man. Eduardo Munoz, thank you. Stacy said, don't know any K-pop. I sure don't. No, I never got into K-pop. Not my style. Zalaradin, I got it. So I started when I was 14 years old. Don said, you like to try a Strandberg too? Yeah, no doubt, man. They look like they're really smooth. They probably play fast. At least when Tyler plays, it looks amazing. Absolutely, Nate. I appreciate you. Good to see you, man. Robbie says, do I hear some Paul Gilbert? Not entirely, no, but I did have the Paul Gilbert's Intense Rock video as a young kid. There was a lot of the riffs, some of the exercises he did I was very into. But I never really was influenced, because he's influenced by Yngwie just like me. Yngwie is one of his big guys. So. But yeah, I do like Paul. Paul's amazing, though, sure. Chris Neve's talking about some Willie Nelson. I don't know any Willie Nelson. Shoot, man. Raz, thank you, brother. Christopher Morris said we got 85K. Looks like someone got me to 85K, then unsubscribed. It's all good, man. I appreciate you, brother. We're going to hit it tonight for sure. Turbo Man, what's up, dude? Thank you, brother. Turbo Man's great. That's a great movie, man. Jingle All the Way. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Nate says your guitar is sick. Just keep straight. You know how I do, brother. Carl Obeck says, what do you think? I love Strats, yeah. I got 2 Fender Strats in the closet. They play terribly because I don't know how to set up Fender Strats very well. But I do have 2 of them. They're wonderful. Yell Music, how you doing, bro? I'm great, man. How's it going with you, man? Zalaran, I don't know that one, dude. I really don't know it at all. I never tried to learn it. Never cared to learn it. Christopher, yeah, I've tried EMGs. I don't like them, man. They're too, and I don't know how else to say it, but they sound too creamy. They just sound too much. Like you poured whipped cream on it or something. Never got into it. I like these pickups are Jacksons, but I have Seymours in a lot of my other guitars. All right, Aaron, thanks for giving me back the 85K, brother. I appreciate that, man. Jujino's master of pupates. Thank you, reference. And we got 85,001 to grow, and that's how we do. Only 14,998 to go. Let's do this tonight. No. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing. I truly appreciate it. Many of you don't know, 3 years ago, I started with 0. That number was 0. And now we're at 85,000. So thanks to everyone that has subscribed and everyone that is subscribing. We appreciate you very much. Skylar Walker, my favorite song, Psychosocial. I love that song. David said Jimmy Page and Michelangelo Batty. No problem. Speed Kills. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Christopher said he got you. He's a PF guy. I feel it, man. I feel it. Yeah, I like Seymour's. I have Screaming Demons and two of my other guitars. One of them has DiMarzio's, but I'm going to swap them out for some Seymour's. I'm working with Seymour right now. I know what this pickup is, but we don't know what this pickup is, and we're trying to get a match. Angel Delgado, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Fred Hinkle's in the house. How you doing, Fred? Kurt McBride knows let the shredding begin. Yes, sir. Donald, thank you, brother. 85K in the bank. Let's keep it pushing. Scott says, I'm a fast food eater. I love fast food. Sadly, I probably shouldn't because I found out I'm skinny fat. The terminology for my body shape is skinny fat right now. Because of fast food, I love it so much. It's delicious. I can't help myself. All right, this one's called Sacred, everybody. Let's move on. Let's crank this up. that's called Sake right there, man. That's a crazy tune. That's like a spiritual song, you know. When you're playing it, you just don't even know. You just get lost in playing it. I don't know. It's something I enjoy, though. I hope you enjoyed it, too. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. We truly do appreciate it. Let's see. And let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, so Kurt, I got that. Paul Fisher, how you doing, brother? Music Man said, good night. Can I have a shout out? And can you play the opening John Good? Music Man in the house. What's up, brother? There you go, man. Christopher Moore said, I was super close to getting that comparison, TAT, the old school. Oh my God. Those comparisons are nice, dude. My friend, Rich, has 2 of them. I forgot, he's got the Horace and then the Courtney Cox Horace. That's her name, I promise you that. She plays with Burning Witches. I used to play in the Iron Maidens. But yeah, she has her own signature model comparison, which is amazing. I have not played them, but they look fantastic. I've always wanted one of those Horace models, though. They're sweet, man. Carter, he says, he's got a Squire Strat, and when he was cleaning the pick guard with rubbing alcohol, cracked. So I swapped out for an aluminum one. Nice, dude. Those are very nice, man. Nice shiny, right? All right, Don say you just fat. I feel you, brother. I was always husky as a kid. You know, when we went clothes shopping, my mom would be looking in the husky section. I don't know. That's right. One day I gotta lose it though. You know, if I ever need to go on tour, I'm gonna have to do some quick exercise, and that's for sure. Sacro Saint Grave, yo, what's up? Thank you, buddy. Go Broncos in the house. Thank you, brother. Alexander Rambo, he says, Fala Fera from Brazil. Muito obrigado, amigo. Carol Earhart, thank you so much. Oh, shoot, Juji's shredding the bed. Eyes are closing. No problem, Juji. I know how that is. Rohan Maji, he says, bro, can you play some riff with palm mute? I guess he means palm mute. I'm pretty sure English is not his first thing. That's okay. There you go. I wrote a new song. Anyone can use that. I don't care. Jesus is here. Thank you very much, my brother. Emmanuel Shamblin, thank you so much, dude. Awesome Josh DJ, man. Thanks for that super chat, my friend. Thank you, Emmanuel. Borges Channel, appreciate you. There's Sick One, thank you. Charles Marquez, man, hello to you, buddy. Telekinetic Psycho Mom says, play Reaching by Good Terms. What the hell is that? I didn't know what that is, dude. That sounds like some Spotify band that got like 800 monthly listeners, bro. I don't know that stuff. But I appreciate you stopping by. If you find anyone playing it, man, let me know. I'd love to hear it, man. I'd love to hear it. But I never heard no one do that. Or heard of it, for that matter. But thanks, brother. Chili Goose, like, sheesh, I feel you. Jesus said, this guy needs to be on AGT. I feel you, brother. I was very close, man. And I appreciate anyone that thinks I should be on America's Got Talent. I truly appreciate it. If you only knew what it takes to get on there. And it doesn't take talent. It doesn't take talent at all. It takes a lot of things. It takes a lot of things. And a producer is the one that, in the end, gives the green light on it. Now, I went through the entire audition process. I didn't have to go nowhere. They contacted me through Instagram and my email address. I got a call from a casting agent. Spent several Zoom calls with them. I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to not even get into it. It's crazy, bro. I think the only way I'm gonna get on AGT is if I get like a million petition signatures or something like that. That's the only way, man. But you never know, bro. You never know. I try every year. I send them send them an audition tape and all that stuff. But yeah, not last year, but the year before, they contacted me directly. I didn't even. I think I applied for it, but I didn't do anything, you know. But they contacted me pretty quickly, which was wild. Even Spain's Got Talent contacted me too, which is crazy. I don't even speak Spanish, but they wanted me to fly over to Spain and do that. I said, y'all paying for it? They no. If you make it, we'll pay for it. I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna spend $1,000 just to not make it. That's what's happened. Man, so you never want to pick up a guitar again. Why is that, buddy? I'm not the reason for you not picking up a guitar. You need to work hard, bro. You need to have fun doing it too. Charles, thanks, bro. There you go, reference. Layfon ML, thank you, bro. Silly Goose says the AGT wouldn't appreciate him like he deserves. That's true. Like I said, the casting agent was all about it. He's like, dude, this is going to be amazing. You're going to kill on there. I'm like, all right, let's go, bro. Carol, thank you so much. There you go, Silly Goose. Real programmer, yes, sir. All originals, my friend. Telekinetic Psycho doesn't understand the pinned comment that says 100% originals. In effect, I also never heard of Do Good Terms. Or, you know what, at this rate, I'd rather watch a white wall with paint drying than listen to Good Terms. At this rate. You put the bad taste in my mouth now about that band, bro. I'll never listen to it in my life. And I don't care to. Charles Marquez, he says, beautiful song. Thank you, brother. Nate Stevens, how you doing, bro? Great to see you. Thank you, real programmer. Donald James says, sacred is sacred. That's a good one there. That's a wild tune. It's like I said, it's like I don't know, it's like a song that you could take yourself to the astral planes with that thing. Reference fan, you love Johnny B. That's old classic, man. Craig knows Ronnie be good. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Flightcom. Donald James says, bring witches down. I know. And Courtney's an amazing player. She's a killer player. Teleconnect says, Good Terms are so good. Now they suck to me now, dude. You left a bad taste in my mouth with it. I will never listen to it in my life. If I see if I see like a CD of it, I'm gonna break it in half, just so I never have to hear it. Travis and I says, Husky Boys Unite. That's right, bro. You ever going to like the Sears or JCPenney, your mom take you to the Husky section? I'd be like, what? Husky? I was a big kid. I'm a big man now, and I was a big kid back then. Donald says, Rick's going to start working out like Rocky. I know. I need to. Jeff De Oliver from Brazil. Buenas noches, amigo. Dr. Death, good to see you, bro. How you doing tonight, man? Envy Show, thank you so much, dude. Frank Costa, Lana Del Rey, man. What's up with that chick? She like stoned all the time or something? I don't find her vocals to be anything good to hear, honestly. My opinion, though. Big Dog Cat, what's up, dude? Good to see you, bro. Abril Palacios from Argentina. Great to see you again, Abril. Bienvenidos. Dr. Death, I don't know Nutshell. No, I never tried to learn it. I know a little bit of Wood and a little bit of Them Bones. Those are my two ones I know. Michael Robert, what's up? How you doing, man? Donald says you'll get at least 85,000. I wish. I wish it worked that way, Donald. Unfortunately, I mean, I hate to tell anyone this, but you know, YouTube is not a subscriber-focused channel, media any longer. They don't focus on your subs. So if you have 85,000 subscribers, YouTube expects your 85,000 subscribers to go watch your videos themselves, and they don't need to be notified unless they have notifications. So it's really tough to get the word out to your subscribers because they suppress any type of self-promotion. Same with Facebook, same with Instagram, same with TikTok. Promotion is frowned upon, realistically. They want you to purchase ads. That's how they'll hook you up. Purchase them ads. Nikki, thanks, bro. Harvey says Plants vs. Zombies. I'm not playing video games right now, brother, but I used to play that, man, back in the day. It's kind of fun for a little while. G. Florenciani. Hey, what's up there, bud? Matthew Butler knows the live views might be down, but the volume is up. That's right, brother. Like I said, when I take 2 days off, boom, I'm messed up. They messed me up. John knows Courtney is killing. Nikki says, what do you think about Molly? Yeah, great band. I mean, I like, Too Fast for Love and Shout at the Devil and a bit of Theater of Pain. Didn't really get into their stuff after that, though. Mick's a great riff writer. There's no doubt about it. He wrote some great riffs, dude. Some classic riffs. Dr. Death, thank you, brother. I love Motley Crue. Yeah, back in the day, I love Motley Crue too, man. Shout Out to Death was like one of the best albums, man, back in the day. Great one. Aiden Walker, thanks, bro. Thank you, Nikki. Michael says, I'll sign that petition, Howie. I feel you, man. Someone has to start the petition, I think. Carter says, just really realize your fret markers are in the middle. Yeah, the top. Yeah, this is how Jackson started doing it in the early 90s. They put them on the top here instead of in the middle. I like it like this, honestly. Nowadays, they have half of it up here and then the other half down here, which is pretty cool. Accenture says, what up? I think Them Bones and We Die Young are AIC's best songs. First, man, yeah. Great records, man. Great songs. I was not a grunge fan at all. I didn't like the grunge area. I was a heavy metalhead, you know. But Alice in Chains and Soundgarden were the closest thing to heavy metal back then. And they had some great singers, man. Doc says he's not so good. He hadn't been able to afford his electric bill for a bit of time. He doesn't have power. And I need my seat pad. Oh man, dude, that sucks, bro. Is there any way you can get like a payday loan, or you got a job at least nowadays? Or that's tough, man. I know how that goes. I thought there was like it's probably like some. I mean, depending on what state you live in, there's usually some sort of assistance for to make sure your light bill's paid at least. Because if you have a condition for the CPAP, they will definitely look into it. You might have to look into that. I want to say I know somebody that there was some sort of county assistance, whatever county you're in might help you. Dean, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. 999 Solar, what's that? What's your DNA? I don't know. I'm part German and part Swedish. I was born in America, though. So I'm 100% American. Real Pro said, you going blind? Is that guitar like a paint? Yeah, people say that. People also say it looks like static on the TV, you know, the old static. Weird, what's that? Oh, it's weird. It's had a strange texture to it. X-Ride, I don't play any. No, I sure don't. I never really checked them out. I've seen a few. I've seen a few of their episodes. Pretty funny. Richard Christie, one of my friends, was on their episodes. Plus, Gene Hoglan, another friend of mine, plays drums for Death Clock. But I never really checked them out like that. Accenture says Too Fast for Love is one of his favorites. That's what's up. Nikki says, when were you born? Well, I was born in the 70s. I'm not gonna. You can Google it if you like. I don't talk about my age because I'm old. But yeah, I was born in the 70s, buddy. You can Google that for sure. Don said he liked the Melvins. I don't think. Yeah, I think that was like. Nirvana was very influenced by the Melvins or something like that. I mean, Stardust will probably know that. Raz feeling that fire. Raphael says, you're amazing. You deserve more recognition. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Centric said he got sleep apnea. There's so many hoops to jump through. I bet, man. I used to know a guy that had sleep apnea. He had to have that machine and stuff. I was like, dang, bro. Well, he was like, we played in the band, and we had to go down and record in the studio and stuff. He had a studio, and I was like, sleep on the couch, man. I'd hear that machine going crazy. It's like, or something. I was like, for me, it's hard to fall. I found it was hard to fall asleep hearing that thing, man. But I know it's important. That's for sure. Thank you, Dean. Don said Jackson looks like one of those focus pictures when you get a cross focus. Right, there you go. Jacob Cultivates, what's up, buddy? I'm doing great, man. Essentially, we're probably saying it's probably, man. I'm getting up there. But I promise you, if you want to really run and know my age, just Google it. Just go on to Google, say, how old is Rick Renstrom? It's like instantly it'll tell you. I promise you that. I was somebody back in the day. They got all my information, they had me on Wikipedia and everything, man. It's like they used to put me in, like, you know, they'd have famous birthdays, and I'd be on that list. I was like, wow, that's cool. I mean, I didn't think I was that famous, but I had some fame over in Europe and Japan and stuff like that, and down South America. Not too much here in America, a little bit, but mostly anywhere but America. Anyway, we're going to crank up some jams. This is a little bit of I do have an album. If you didn't know, I have an album. You can go right here on my YouTube channel, click on the Releases tab, and check out the album for streaming. It's also on iTunes, Amazon, all those places like that. This one's called Symphony 40. Let's rock into it. Okay, that is Symphony 40. Yo, man, that's a cool tune. That was a good, nice cut of that one for sure. I hope you're enjoying it. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're having a good time tonight. Truly appreciate it. Let's see. Europoke said, hey, I'm on off. I'll sub and turn on notifications because you rock. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Stardust got the joins and subs and likes. Hit them all. Hit them all if you can. Dr. Zessa, you do have a job. You live in Pennsylvania. And he gets help from your assistant office. The power company wants half of the bill before I can get any power. Work has been so hot. I feel that, man. That's terrible, man. Yeah, that's tough, dude. I mean, I work like 50 hours a week. I'm a salary guy. But even that, man, I'm still like, I'm just above water, man. I was like, oh. And, you know, there's no money in music. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody, there's no money in music. It's a little bit, but not. You got to be doing some crazy stuff to make money on doing music anymore. But it's a tough world out there right now. It's really, really bad. Extension said, yeah, but if he was snoring loudly, that would be bothering. Yeah, that's true. Now, I used to live in this real crummy apartment, you know, back in like 2011, like 2011 or 2012. And the walls were so thin. Some dude, I think, lived on the first floor. I could hear his CPAP machine. I was like, or something. Oh, it drove me crazy. I had to start wearing earplugs when I went to bed. It drove me crazy, yo. I didn't know what to do. Magus, thank you, dude. There you go, reference. Reference update. I have the drums are there. They're very basic. The orchestrations are done. I'd say I gotta put the right sounds on them and stuff like that, but one step at a time. Again, I'm gonna have this thing. It's sounding good though. It's gonna sound really cool. Aaron, so thanks, buddy. That's reference favorite jam right there. This new one might be your favorite after that. We'll see. It's totally different. It doesn't have the glitz and glamour of Symphony 40, but it's got a good flow to it. It's going to be very nice. Teddy, thanks, brother. Jacob Cultivates knows what's up. How you doing, bro? ERW, thank you. Vaishen, thank you. Teddy, again, thank you so much, dude. Okay, there we go. Reference that. Oh, I just reminded you, it's been a while since I've seen Denny. I've talked to Denny on Instagram. She's busy. She has a boyfriend, and I guess he's kind of jealous or something. Something weird, you know, nothing, you know. So she's respectful of that. I've seen her in Daniel Marquez's sometimes, but Daniel only streams maybe once a week or something anymore, if that. But she's doing okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Galaxy Lab, thank you so much, but he said kind of a Gary Moore. I love Gary Moore, man. How about this one? Some Gary Moore, man. Miles Simon, thanks so much, buddy. Reference Jacob, thank you both. Levi, how you doing, my friend? Manu, thank you. Thank you, Teddy. Marcus, I appreciate that right there. Heisenberg knows we cooking. That's right, brother. Thank you. Thank you, reference. Marcus, appreciate it. Down there, called classic. Yeah, pretty much, man. Rabbit said, I can't even do that, and he's regular sized. Yeah. Are you taller than me? That's not a good picture. Where's my super tall picture? I love my Simon Wright picture, man. I'll tell you what. There you go. You bigger than me? Are you regular size? More regular size than me? What am I? Fun size? I don't know. Rapid water. Let me know how that is, dog. Brian, yeah, thanks, brother. Dr. Death said, you got to do some work tomorrow, brother. And he's gonna have to pray that I don't die in my sleep. I pray for you too, my friend. I pray for you too, brother. I take care of yourself. I hope it all turns around for you, bro. It's not so loud. He said it's inspiration, man. Incredibly clean. Thanks for gently putting a smile on my face. I appreciate that, dude. I love to see that, and thank you, buddy, for being there. Thanks, Miles Simon. Manu said, you know, still got the blues, brother. I just played it. How's that? Nick said, you ever played the bass? Yeah. I played the bass. I actually played the bass on one of my old demos when I was about, one of my bands when I was probably about 18. Was 1990s, 18 or 19. And then my band Wicked Ways was on a Yngwie Malmsteen tribute album for JVC Records in Japan. And our bass player was nowhere to be found, MIA. So I played the bass on that too, yeah. Carter, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging with us. I am Nicknames. Good to see you, buddy. He's like, looking for some heavy riffs. We got you covered, bro. Donald says buying a band's merch and paying to go to their shows is probably better than buying their music. That's at this rate, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Essentially, you gotta have a white noise. But yeah, this was back in the day when this is like in the early 2010s. Wasn't that much there, Now I got stuff. You could put stuff on your phone and have white noise and whatnot. But I don't have to worry about it now. Derail, happy Wednesday, bro. How you doing today, man? Dr. Death said he don't hear his CPAP. All the other sounds are low. Yeah, I'm sure that nowadays, because the friend of mine that had it back in it was like 2000. So I'm sure the technology has gotten better and better and better. It's where it's quieter. I would imagine. 20 years later, they better have something real nice for you. TN Pyro, bro. This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional. This is one that's from 1992. Manu, there you go, buddy. Okay, our friend, he says, Rick, his name's Victor, and he got a star named Son of the Kino. Nice, dude. Spots about to you, brother. Levi said he's doing good. All right, that's what I like to hear, my man. Accenture says, how about live performance of Shapes of Things? Shapes of things before my eyes. I don't remember, dude. When I was 16, the band I was in, we played that tune, man. I have to listen to that again, dude. I know it's pretty, I can't remember it, though. I want to learn Victims of the Future again, too, man. Donald knows Rick is party size, that's right. Moacir Cole Jr., obrigado, amigo. Good to see you. Robert says, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm shorter, actually. There you go. It's all good. Height doesn't mean anything in this world, honestly. Look at Ronnie James Dio. He's one of the biggest singers in the world. Biggest male singers in the world. He was only 5'4". Maybe 5'3". I don't know. Size don't matter. I guess in certain spots, size might matter, but you never know, bro. The bigger the feet, I don't know, dude. Expert man, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, brilliantly. All right, Rabbit Water Boss, he's sweating now. Doriel said he'd been listening to that 7 Dust. I heard it's good, man. I need to pop it on my iTunes, man. Lorena Flores, thank you so much. There you go. Donald says, prayers go out, and prayers are nothing more than sending good vibes to Ricardo. That's true, brother. That's true. Absolutely, Dr. Death. Nikki, thanks, bro. Darrell's doing good. Love to hear it. You got it coming up at _ hyphen _ hyphen _ hyphen 11471. Coming right up, brother. Carlos Galindo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. He says, finally catching the stream. It's great to see you, buddy. How you doing? Dr. Death said he had this since 2013. Dang, I imagine they just get better and better. Because the technology gets smaller and they can do smaller things. Corey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Reference says auto-tune. What am I doing? What's auto-tune am I doing? Bible Man says, what's my favorite Foo Fighters song? That Hero song is pretty good. There goes my hero. Funny as a can. Whatever it is. I don't really get into them like that, but I've heard their stuff. I prefer that. I like their band a lot. Hoof in the house, what's up, bro? Nemo in Space says Tom York 5'5". Look at Tom York. That dude's probably chilling in a mansion right now, sipping champagne in his jacuzzi, dude. Like I said, size don't matter. Hippie Child, how you doing? Hi, Nick's name says, are you a fan of Steve Winwood? Bring me a higher love. Oh, great. Yeah, I like Steve Winwood. Steve Winwood was also in, what was that? Blind Faith back in the day. Some good stuff. Accenture said, what do you think of new Ibanez sub 600s with stainless frets and locked tunes? I haven't seen it yet, man. Oh, wait, I did. Yeah, Bernth. I think Bernth did a video about that. Yeah, it looked pretty nice, man. Real nice. Donald, did you check out the new Lex Legion song, by the way? I posted on the Discord. No one liked it at all. I'm very disappointed that no one liked it. But it's good, man. That Lex Legion is off the chain right now, yo. Bighorn, I sure can, buddy. Sure can. Nice and easy, bro. Johnny, what's up, buddy? Rap says, can you try and do a remix on one of my songs? I could take a look at some point. Nikki says, can I sing? A little bit, dude. I can sing, but I'm not a singer. How about that? Accenture, that's a great one there, man. Say it reminds me of Stanley. Nice, dude. Who says sing? I know, you got to tell me a song. Traffic, too. There you go, man. Darrell says Breaking Benjamin got a new song. Nice. Motionless and White just released their new song with Corey Taylor today. That thing is killing it, man. Oh, man, I keep... Fausto Ramon. I need to learn that, dude. Yeah, that's Rata Blanca. La leyenda de la Hada y el Amago. Yeah, I haven't learned it yet, buddy. I want to, though. It's not hard. Not hard at all, but I got to sit down and piece it out. Very Ingve style. Capitan Stark, what's up, brother? All right, we're going to kick in Until the Bitter. And this is the title track to my album, mind you. This is, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. And this is the title track, Until the Bitter End. Until a Bitter, and right now that's the title track to my album. Hope you enjoyed it. And make sure you're not subscribing if you're having a good time around here. We do appreciate it. All right, where did we leave off right now here? Okay, remember that. Donald James, Blind Faith in Winwood was Blind Faith with Winwood and Clapton. Yeah, man, that's where I know it from. Anything Eric Clapton did, I knew about it because my uncle loved Eric Clapton. Emo said he loves Shining Down. I remember that. Was that the band? I can't remember that band. That's the band with the. Or no, that was. I can't remember, man. I kind of remember Shining Down. I kind of don't remember. I never got into pop music, or not pop music, but popular rock music back in the day. I heard it, but I didn't really get into it. I've been a metalhead all my life. Metalhead and classical music. I say you see Gerard Way of MCR do a death metal song. I did not. Speaking of singers, though, and anyone that cares, Alyssa White Glues, the previous singer of Arch Enemy, has now joined Dragon Force. Out of nowhere. Crazy. Malt, she said vaping bad for you. You should stop. I know, bro. I'm trying, man. I got a lot of stress in my life, buddy. And all of it's financial. But there ain't no money around, man. But one of these days I probably will, brother. But I can tell you what, brother. I've done more drugs, more alcohol, more smoking cigarettes than you can ever imagine in my life. I'm still standing. It's probably safe for me. It's just as safe for me to go outside and possibly get run over by a car and vape. You know, it don't matter, man. The world is a bad place, man. There's a lot of bad things out there, man. A lot of bad things that aren't good for you. I could go to McDonald's, man. That's not good for me either, but I'd probably still go. You never know. But I appreciate you, though, man. I appreciate that love, man. Don't you worry, man. Johnny, thank you, brother. Vicar says, can you play the riff from 7? I sure don't know it, man. No, I don't know. I never tried to learn any Seven Dust. I like the band, though. My favorite song by them is that, is it called Denial? I think it's called Denial. I can't remember how it goes, but I think Stardust will probably tell you that. I know that's one of my favorite songs. Mulch, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. Ball on, man. Thank you, buddy. Reference feeling it. Illifield Dana, yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Bighorn, thanks, brother. Thanks, Blue. Jacob, Sam Dean, appreciate you guys. Mickey Vance, thank you. Illifield Dana, man, thank you, buddy. Thanks, Mickey. The TWX feeling that fire. Appreciate that right there, man. Stardust got the joins and the subs and the likes, man. Make sure you hit the sub button. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to support the channel even further, you can hit the join button to get VIP exclusive access to a lot of membership things. So check it out. Mickey Vance knows how we do it. Yeah, right. Sam Dean, thanks, buddy. Illifield Dean's like, woo. Adnan Sharaf, thank you, buddy. Jake said, that's a fire pinch note. Oh, yeah. So when you hit it, man. I tell you. Illifield Dennis feeling it. There you go, buddy. Sam said, has the neck been modified? No, not at all. None of my guitars are modified anyway. It's straight from the factory floor in Japan, man. Thanks, Illifield Dana. Nickname, I am nicknames on that next man. Shredify, that's true. That's true. Fausto Ramon, thank you, brother. My pleasure. Red Me, no, thank you. Blue says, yeah, no more growling from her. We can growl a little bit, don't you worry. Nikki says, he said, I can't sing, but I'm not a singer. Let's put it that way. That's right. I'm gonna paint that. There you go, buddy. That's how I do it, man. That is my quote. People say, can you play bass? I was like, I can play bass, but I'm not a bassist. Or can you play drums? I can play drums, but I'm not a drummer. That's how we do. I saw that start. That's funny. Another Neanderthal. You know, one of my old friends from back in the day. You know, one of these Neanderthals, cave dwellers, I think, right? Addison, how you doing? Addison, can we have your story? I wish I had time to tell my story, buddy, but I promise you this, Addison. Just go to Google and you type anything you want. What is Rick Renstrom all about? Who is Rick Renstrom? Why is Rick Renstrom this way? What is Rick Renstrom's story? I promise you. Just Google it. You can read all about it. I appreciate you. Cora Brown, how you doing? Great to see you again. Cat DPS, how you doing, brother? Donald said he had his fill. 1.75 liter of vodka every other day. Dope and meth all day long. I feel you, brother. I used to get wild with that stuff, man. Look at Ozzy. You know, Ozzy passed away recently, but look how long he lived. And he probably did more drugs and alcohol than every single person in one state. I'm telling you, man. And he lived a very long life, man. Look at Keith Richards, man. Keith Richards still got, I don't know how Keith Richards still alive. But man, asses, you can do everything we do. That's true, that's true. You gotta overcome and adapt in every single way a lot of these times. Peanut Head, and I said, bro, I feel so bad for you. Why was that? But you're so good. I wouldn't feel bad for me, bro. You don't know anything about me. You just see a picture on your screen and think, wow, I feel bad. I mean, what do you think? Did I just play guitar all day? No. I got a real job for one of the biggest companies in the country, bro. I make a lot of money doing that. Unfortunately, that money, half of that money gets taken by taxes and 401ks and health insurance and all the other stuff. And then just living. So I play guitar to, kind of add a little to pay for the groceries some days, but most of the money that we get here, but pretty much all the money that we get here goes to upgrading my studio, getting guitars like this, getting new plugins and things like that. So I appreciate everyone that donates to the channel. I really do appreciate that. Gilson, he says, toca música do Metallica? No, sir. Well, obrigado, amigo. Cora Brown, that's great to hear. I love to see that. As says, can I use ChatGPT? I've asked ChatGPT about me. It's not very good. It gives some interesting facts that aren't true, which is strange. There's some fun. I've ChatGPT'd my name a couple of times just to see what it comes up. Your best bet's Google, though. There's a lot of websites that have the stories about me and things like that. Cole Volga says, "You ever heard of the death metal band, the guitarist?" I've seen a picture of that, something like that. Yeah, I can't think of the name. He wears corpse paint and stuff, right? Matthew Garza wants a quick lick. Hopefully that was quick enough. Corey announced, what's up, Corey? Good to see you, brother. No worries, no. We still got 30 minutes to go here, brother. Gilson talking. Now he's like Toca Música do Kiss. How about this one, buddy? No, there's no state tax in Florida, but the federal tax is down against me because I am in a extremely high tax bracket, unfortunately. That's the problem with when you make a lot of money, you gotta pay a lot of money into taxes. It's not fun, man. It's not fun at all. Don said he thought California better than Florida. Yeah, no, Florida's okay. They're actually really nice about it, but yeah, it's the federal government. That they'll kill you on that stuff, man. Ruben C, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. Val Kimber, how you doing, bro? Doug from London, Canada, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Vicky Starr, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Demon Terry, that's my favorite song. I know a little bit of it. How about that? It's my favorite one, honestly. And if you like Corey Taylor is a guest on the new Motionless on White song that came out there. It's freaking amazing. There you go, Matthew. Squiddy Inkster, what's up, buddy? As I said, I just registered. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Taco Truck is a holy shred. There you go. Addison said they use Google instead. That's where you do it. Yo, Don Fillinger, what's up, brother? Great to see you, dude. How you doing tonight, my man? Taco said he's getting a rock on distortion pedal. Nice, dude. Very nice. Corey said, that's awesome. Not sure you've jammed already. Until the bitter end. I can do Heartfall for you. I got you covered there. Real B in the house. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Benjamin Aberson from Oregon. Great to see you over there. How's the weather today, man? Looking good. Davey 480, how you doing, man? All right, well, Corey just rolled up in the house, so we're going to do some Heartfall for Corey. When did I write that? I wrote that recently. Okay, I got it right here. All right, this is a cool tune here. Heartfall time. Let's kick into it. All right, there you go. Heartfall for Corey, yo. Thank you so much, brother. Great to see you tonight. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We truly do appreciate it. Don, thank you, brother. Great to see you too in here, man. Real B, there you go. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Don. Val Kimber reference. Oh, got the jams going. There you go. Val said Rick is the Buford Puser of Shred. There you go, man. Who's Buford Puser? I looked that one up. Don was rocking on that one. That's how you do it, brother. Corey said he loved the drive in that jam. It was an outstanding job putting his jam. Thank you, brother. Thank you. On Saturday, I'll download the song for my phone. The original bit I wrote. You'll crack up. You'll crack up. Davey knows we always bring it, brother. Thank you. Mama Shredder in the house dropping 6 gold ricks. That's what's up. Good to see you, Mama. How's things going today? Hoof, thank you so much, buddy. Corey said, no big stick, just the jack snare. That's right, brother. That's how we do. I can't read that. It looks like a Russian type name, but Spasabao. The TWX, thank you so much, bud. Mama says 5 more likes. There you go. Like it up. Hoof, thanks, brother. Jim Gray said, you're awesome. Wish I could. I feel you, Jim. Thank you very much, brother. I do have lessons on my channel, how I do the speed runs and bends and things like that. I also have a Discord that has quite a bit of lessons that I'm working on right now. But I appreciate that, man. Anyone can get there with a little hard work, man, for sure. Don, thank you, brother. Oh, there you go. Spence Hardy said Big Bruce written that thing. There you go. Bruce, you talking about Bruce with it? Get loose with it? I tell you, man, Bruce. That's how it is, man. Reference frame, thank you, brother. Isaac, thank you. Corey's feeling that. There you go. Wagon said he been washing clothes and winding down. One more 12-hour shift. Oh, my gosh, man. But you're off till Monday after that. That's what's up, buddy. My next day off is Tuesday. And we got stuff to do, but I don't know if anyone knows what Whataburger is, man. They just opened a Whataburger around town here. And we about to check that out, man. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Isaac, for the Jules Frog. Appreciate that. Also, you want to make a video to that riff. There you go, man. Crazy riff. I gotta record. I need to truly record all these songs one of these days. That's a massive undertaking. Linda Tube said, I ain't got that Andy LaRock on. I love Andy LaRock, bro. If you like, would you be interested in hearing some Andy LaRock solos, Linder Tube? I know Donald would. Has joined your party. He says, Christ on the cross, that was a banger. Thank you, brother. God bless you. British Fish, thank you so much, dude. Tuna Time, how you doing? Val said something dark. There you go, man. That'll be wild. Mama Sher, thank you. Donald James got the melt on. Hoof, thanks, brother. Victor Avila Madrid. He says, hola, nuevamente, guitarra bonita. Muchas gracias, amigo. Carter Schilling said, can you do Rock You Like a Hurricane? Oh, that's an old classic, man. Jason says, question, can you make a size 5XL? They don't have it? Wow, how big do they go? I don't even know, man. That's pretty big. Where's my fourth wall at? I don't even remember, dude. Start us. What's the biggest size fourth wall makes? I don't even know. Mama says she paid for a minute because, of course, we love Rick, but maybe also because of Gold Rick. You got to have Gold Rick. I think the price of admission alone for Gold Rick, that's what it's up. Thank you, Mama. We appreciate you. Carlin Osleo, man, from Brazil. Boa noche, amigo. Thank you, Hoof. TWX said, with a flick of my thumb, a pour open, I end up in Shredsville. That's how you do, man. Swiped in the Shredsville. I love it, man. That's awesome. Dutchy, how you doing, Dutchy? So Date said, what's your go-to order at like 2 a.m.? Probably like just a double, McDouble, whatever, double cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger and fries. That'd probably be it, man. Yeah, probably something like that. Not a big fan of McDonald's anymore. Unfortunately, McDonald's around here, they don't know. I don't know. A lot of the fast food places around here are hit and miss. Hit and miss. Corey said he loved Whataburger's chocolate. Well, I never had it before in my life, so Stardust has had it. But I definitely want to try it. Dutchy, I'm doing great. How about you? Donald James says, trapped in the corner. Let's freaking go. You got it, brother. It's a day post, so what makes you say that about McDonald's? I think their food quality, I mean, I grew up in the 80s, you know, when McDonald's tasted amazing. It still has that somewhat taste, but not as good as the 80s, man. Something changed, you know, obviously something changed. We're talking 40 years later, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I've had some McDonald's recently, and it was like, it's all right, man. Even the McRib was like, it's all right, you know. McRib used to be crazy back in the day. Carter said, I'm 13. Well, I just played it for you, brother. Hope you enjoyed it, man. There you go, Car. You're welcome, Car. Cool VR. All right, but today he says play a, what do you say? Oh, yeah. He says play a, something like that. I don't know that one. That's hard, dude. I only know one person personally that can do that. That's Tyler Shep. He's 15 years old. One of the best guitar players around right now. He could play it. Cool VR says, can you moderate me, please? All right, well, how do you want to be moderated? You want to get banned or something? Because that's the only way you moderate. That's the only way you get moderated. Car said, yo, I got another classic. Want to hear? Yeah, go for it. What you got? Diego from Brazil. Obrigado. Boa noite, amigo. Today, Pussy, you want a real classic? Fight a little wound to the bone. What's that? Nuno Betancourt, man. That's a pretty cool one. Wagon Train, he says, you know any really squire? I don't. Lonely as the night. Is that one weird video one? What was that? I used to like the stroke. Stroke me, stroke me, stroke. And I'm winning today, man. I'm winning now. How's that go? I don't know, man. Nah. I used to listen when I was a little kid, man. I remember that stuff. I'm sure it's pretty easy to learn, though. James Stabley said he's only 5 months and he loving it. That's how you do it, man. You got to stay loving play guitar, man. Nicholas, thank you, brother. Robot Crabs, I don't know that one. I know Voodoo Child and off the top of my head, Voodoo Child and probably Along the Watchtower. Those are like the two Jimmies that I know quick. Win, no problem, buddy. Good to see you back again. Dutchy, thank you. Corey said the malts are awesome. But most places sell milkshake. I'm going to try it all, dude. Dutchy knows processed chemicals. Cara says, can you play Jesse Girl? How's that go? I wish I had. Something like that, dude. I don't know. Cause I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Thank you, James. Dub, he says McDonald's coffee is like jet fuel when you say, there you go. That's true too, man. They got some crazy coffee. Thank you, Carter. Dwayne says, what are you selling? We got shirts and stuff. If you click on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, there's a link to our shop. Plenty of cool things. Dave, you want to see your Murder Hornets? Brother, I can do that, man. You got it, brother. Dutchy said everything we eat nowadays is processed. It's true. It's so true. Big D says Ghostbusters. How's that go? Can't remember. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Wagon Train said, Rick, such a great memory, even though he doesn't know the music, he remembers the song. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Carter talking about, take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nope. I don't play Guns N' Roses anymore. Brody plays Guns N' Roses. Carter, if you like Guns N' Roses and stuff like that, swipe up one time to Brody the Super Shredder. He's a great friend of ours, man. Check him out. Yeah, I think you would enjoy him, Carter, honestly, to be honest. I appreciate you hanging here, but I think you'd probably like Brody a lot. Eric Stidman, thank you so much, bro. He said on hospital, watch every show. Thank you so much, brother. Zydus Shell, hello. James, there you go, brother. Eric Stidman talking about White Lion. I can't remember too much. What was the White Lion song? Wait, wait, I never had a chance to love you. Now I only wanna be without you one more time. Vito Bratta was amazing. That's the only reason I even bought that stuff. Corey, to get a membership, I think you have to click the $sign button down in the chat, and then it'll show you like membership dealio. Timmy, I don't know. I don't watch wrestling, bro. I don't know, man. But yeah, I watched wrestling in the 80s. They didn't even have theme songs back then. Nefarious, how you doing? No problem, Carl. I appreciate you, brother. Normal Fry, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. I appreciate that, Carl. Brody's 17 years old. And he plays all the old, classics. He also plays a lot of new stuff like Bullet for My Valentine. But he plays like Iron Maiden, Ozzy, you name it, man. Oh, here you go, Eric. Little. Once to rise again, little fighter. It's a great one, man. And Vito just every solo Vito did was like, dude, that was good, man. Nefarious, thanks, bro. He said, how about some White Shark? White Shark, who's that? I never heard of that. White Shark? Great White, you mean? Maybe, I don't know. Mark E.T., what's up, bro? Thank you. Wagon says, Rick reminds him of days when you didn't have to have a rock guitar riff in there. Heavy guitar, you were in the cool band. You was born saying, oh, there you go, brother. Timmy says, Rip Ozzy. Yes, sir, man. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to do Trapped in the Corner, and I'll do the Crazy Train solo. How about that? Trapped in the Corner is for Dolly. Anyone that likes Andy LaRock. If you know who Andy LaRock is, you were a close friend of mine, then. That's for sure. But this is also Death. Chuck Schuldiner and Death. But this is Andy LaRock on the solo. And we'll go from Andy to Randy. How about that? We might even go to Ingve. Well, and with all the E names. Y'all probably know this one. How about a little Ingve, man? We'll do a triple threat. I haven't done a triple threat in a while. Ingve J. Malmsteen, man, the old classic right here. Y'all know this. I'll see you the light tonight. triple threat of solo craziness, man. All right, what time is it? 11:52. We might have time for. We definitely got time for one more. What haven't I played in a while, man? I was trying to think of something. Let's see. I guess we'll end with Punch. How about we end with Punch? Or at least this could be the last song. It might be. You know, we might do something more after that. We'll see. See how y'all doing. How y'all feeling after that? Anyway, Juan Cepeda, hello, buddy. James Stably, thank you so much, brother. Wagon Train said, get it, Rick. Andy, yes, you sound close to. I love Andy, dude. I studied the Abigail album, all his solos on it. I studied it like for months, like constantly, learned all those solos. But yeah, Andy's a big influence on me. There's actually a video on my channel. It's called How to Andy LaRock in 30 Seconds. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty cool video. And I came like super close to his style on that one for sure. I tried to like do it, you know, do exactly what he used to do. Reference, thank you. Dutchy, Esteli, thank you guys. Reference, there you go. He's crazy training it up. Super Size says, can you play some Michelangelo? I don't know anybody. The only thing I probably ever knew was Freight Train from Nitro back in the day. I haven't played that in 100 years, man. Wagon Train knows that triple threat. Corey said, hey, say, crap, it gives the wrong email. I use Yahoo, not Google. I don't know how to change it. Huh. I don't even know. I always have a Google. I always use Google. I have Google and Outlook and iCloud, but yeah, I never. I think because it's connected to my, you know, anyone I join or join their channel, I usually just write my Google. I feel like maybe hopefully you figured it out, brother. It's all good. Dutchy, thank you. Pierre, thank you, brother. Jacob, thank you right there. Ammo, Guns, and Funds, thank you, brother. Devender says, dude, you're amazing. I'm blown away. Your skills are amazing. Your pick and spot. Thank you so much, man. Super Science says, okay, is he for real playing this himself? No. There's somebody sits next to me and does it. Over there. Don't show your face, okay? You can't get on camera. I'm the guy. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. There's someone on the side. He does it all. Ammo says Uni Panther. How about this one? Everyone loves this Pierre, a little death. We just played. Hey, Donald, tell me, man. Tell me this, dude. We just played Death. And then here comes this dude, plays some Death, bro. It's amazing. How about this one? There's your death, man, for sure. Two deaths in one night. Amazing. Thank you, James. Corey knows Punch. Let's rock that. Yes, sir. Ammo Guns, my favorite guitarist is Yngwie J. Malmsteen, man. All the way, all the way. Wagon says, give us some of that Van. I don't know any stuff of that. Maybe though. How's it go? I've heard it a million times, of course. James, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Raiden. Thought you said I always wanted to ask if you play guitar like this at night. Do you have any neighbors? No, I have everything. I do have neighbors, but I have everything volume controlled, so you don't hear much. It's not very loud at all, honestly. It sounds loud for you. Paul Garvey says, don't quit my day job. Why would I quit my day job, bro? I'll bet you I make more money than you in my day job. I do this for fun, Paul. I just have fun. I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you do for work? Let's take a real quick look at Paul here. Paul, you look like you're over 60, so you probably retired. How's the Social Security money doing for you? Is that good enough for you these days? I don't know, Paul. Don't make me go further than that, my friend. For real. But I can tell you what, buddy, I make a whole lot more money than you, buddy. Guess what? I don't know, Stars. Anyway, you keep living, Paul. You keep living, bro. You don't got much more to live, though. I'll tell you what. You're all alone. Paul's all quite alone. We might have to do a song about Paul. I'm going to give you one chance to apologize, Paul, before we auto-tune you to death. Anyway. Oh, gosh. Lucas said, he's not no wizard. He's a badass guy. That's what's up, dog. John said, time never. I tried, brother. That's that internal metronome. All right, Kincaid, how you doing, buddy? Wagon Train, you're quite welcome, my brother. I tried, man. I know like old Van Halen, like, you know, Running with the Devil and Unchained, stuff like that. That's for sure. I know, yeah. Paul's an old man. He's on the verge of death. It looks like. I don't know what else to tell you, Paul. Paul is hurting, man. The vendor says, "Can I play Miracle Man?" Oh, that's an old classic, man. Let's see. That's all I know, though, bro. I used to play a long time. Thanks, Memphis. There you go, Justin. Don Fox said disability pays well. I mean, if you can live off of that, man, I'd probably make quadruple of what you can make on that. It don't make that much, dog. Maybe nowadays, though. I don't know. All right, auto-tune. There you go. Naya Loves You says, can you please play Speechless by School of Fish? She loved that song, and wow, I've never heard it before, Naya. Never heard that in my life. I didn't even know there was a band called School of Fish. I appreciate you, though. Bubba said he play and teach for a living. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. There he is, Zildjian Warlock. What's up, brother? I know, right? Hey, man. He told me to keep my day job. He said don't quit my day job. But why would I do that? I got 401k, full health benefits package, stock options, pretty secure job. Why would I quit? I don't know. Guy's tripping. Anyway, I got in touch with Gene Zildjian. He had an M14, used M14 shell. That's what he had. It was it was like where you put a gong on your drum set, but it was like this big M14 like tank shell, and he would play on that. I don't know what the hell he would do on it, but that's what it was, an M14 shell, a used one, very rare apparently too. I'll say you're gonna clip this out too. I don't know what to sing. James, he said, I'm glad I found John here. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Wagon said Paul sheds the bed. That's probably true, bro. That's probably true. I'm guessing Stardust already banned them, sadly. I don't know. Ex-Symphony from Mexico. Bienvenidos, amigo. Lucas, a hug from Brazil, brother. Thank you. Obrigado, mi amigo. Stolas, thank you, buddy. James said, you're right in my wheelhouse. You definitely want to. Thank you so much, buddy. Devinder, there you go, brother. Deanna Nerio says, Willy Wonka lost one of his Oompa Loompas. Really? Which one's the Oompa Loompa? You talking about me or talking about that guy? Deanna, a woman no less. Deanna, what Deanna look like? Deanna's a robot monster. Okay, let's see. What do you got? Okay, Deanna has some posts. All right, so we got the auto tune. Let's go. All right. This one is for Deanna Nero. Her page is called Mushroom Head Godzilla. She says, I'm sorry guys, this is my first time, so yeah. This is 6 months ago, only 1 like. She got no subscribers, and her first post says hi. She got a couple shorts of what is that? She like dinosaurs. Like a video game, like a dinosaur. I don't even know what's going on up in here. Come on, Deanna. Where is Willy Wonka now when you need him? You probably overweight because you eat too much chocolate. That's why you talk about Willy Wonka. All right, that's enough. I think Deanna might have learned her lesson now. Deanna, did you learn your lesson? Please let us know if you learned your lesson. You better have. Because now it's forever. James, thank you, brother. Pierre says, do I like the... Pierre, let me tell you something, buddy. Just because you don't know. Chuck Schuldiner was a very, very close friend of mine. He produced my band's EPs, 2 of them. I went over to Chuck Schuldner's house practically every day for like 5 years, bro. Yes, I love Death, man. I love Chuck Schuldiner. God bless him, man. Anyway, yeah, Donald said, Deanna, we're better off finding Willie himself. That's right. Willie got things he could help you with. Zildjian, there you go, Zildjian. Naya said, I sub. You should get. I will. I didn't listen to much songs in the 90s. Zildjian, thanks, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember, man. I knew he had something crazy, but I'm like, what is that, dude? And luckily, I got hit him up. I said, what was that thing you had back then? Casey Roberry, what's going on? Thank you. Justin says, sorry about Strata. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know that one. I don't know how to play it now. The only one I really play is Detroit Rock City. Probably my favorite. Sonic says, how the F are you not more famous? I used to be pretty famous back in the 2000s, but yeah. I was punching on the glass ceiling, but I never broke through, sadly. I was real close. Foxy Lady. Foxy Lady. I don't know that one, bro. I can't think of it in my head right now. I know this one. That's the best I can do. Jacob's feeling that auto-tune. All right, Don says clipped and shipped. I can't wait to hear it myself. Raining Blood. Is that this one? I can never get that riff. That one is crazy. Jacob says she getting roasted on Rick's auto-tune. That's how we do it, man. Don't come in here and play. I'll throw you down a well. I'll tear you limb from a limb. The Twix, he feeling that, man. Zill's just feeling it too. Reference love the outro. I know. I wish I could do it more. But I can improvise. Dutchie's feeling that one. There you go. Corey, you know how we do. Donald says apologies are accepted. That's true. But something tells me Deanna is going to go cry now. Because that's how Deanna is. You come in like a bitch, you're going to cry home like a bitch. That's it, man. We don't play. Traveler World in the house, he says, bro, you play very good. I'm actually taking away a lot of ideas from your playing. I love it, man. Thank you so much. If you're ever interested, I do have a lot of lessons on my channel that can push you even further. Stardust says, Deanna, you win the prize tonight for the chat idiot. That's amazing. We need an emoji for that one. Chat idiot. I'm gonna write a song called Chat Idiot. That could be good. I'll bet you that could go viral. Michael Jackson, how you doing? Great to see you. I love your music. Thank you so much. Lucas, take care, brother. Dutchie, no, Diana. Dirty Deanna. Dirty Deanna, yo. See, Michael knows. Michael knows Dirty Deanna up in here. That's right. Jacob says 100% original music just doesn't mean the music. F around and find out. Get Rick's auto-tune. That's right. Eric Simon says, don't listen to your I know, bro. That's how we do, bro. I grew up in a world where, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say nothing at all. That's a simple thing. But trolls want to come in here, and as Jacob says, F around and find out. You're going to find out real quick. We don't play. Oh, no, when you talking my language, spy. Traveler World, that's what we do, brother. I got a real heavy one for you coming up too, bro. Thanks, Raiden. James, appreciate you, man. Stardust knows. Hit that join, hit that sub, hit the like. Let's do it. Deviner said, holy smoke, choo chow. That's how we do. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Hype Tippy. I don't really know this. What's that one tune? I kind of like this one. How's it go? That's all I know, bro. I don't barely know that, man. Oh, shoot, man. I got to learn that, Crystal Mountain. I was listening to that the other day. I should learn that riff. Yeah, I only got old stuff, man, like Pull the Plug, Symbolic. I do the solo for, we just did the solo for Trapped in the Corner a little bit ago. But yeah, I don't know Crystal Mountain. I should learn it, though. The great one. Inside Crystal Mountain, evil takes its form. Yeah, Mama, you missed it. But Donald clipped the video, so some good auto-tune on that one. So I said, this is the funniest night with Rick ever. He died out loud. I'm telling you, auto-tune's where it's at. I can sing anything with auto-tune. Corey said, I like you to have auto-tune for telemarketers. There you go. That'd be funny. Trevor, thanks, brother. Let's see. James said, I could never be as good as you, Rick, but I'm going to try and have fun trying. My teacher tells me never to give up as long as... That's your teacher must be a friend of mine, brother. Because that's all that matters, man. Having fun playing guitar. I'm not going to say I didn't have fun playing guitar, but there was many times I really didn't have fun, It just wasn't fun for me anymore. And ever since I started playing again 3 years ago, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, man. It's kind of like when I was a kid, just that first time playing, you just have a sense of wonder, You're wanting to learn and play. You just want to keep playing and playing and playing. And that's how you do it, man. Justin Stone, thanks, brother. Raiden, thank you. Devinder said Judas Priest, he loved it. That's my favorite song, brother. Don Fillinger knows that Electric Eye. That's a classic, brother. Traveler Will says about guitar pickup height. Where'd you say that? I don't know, man. It's maybe about I don't know, but not a half inch. Maybe almost a half inch above underneath the strings. About a half inch or so. on these. Hype says talk. I don't know, dude. That's all I know is that area. I barely know the aerials, and it was probably completely wrong. Mama Kayla says, can you play black or white? I don't care about my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. I don't know the song. I don't. Oh yeah, okay. About a Saturday night. I was thinking. Why am I thinking? It goes right into. I bet you could cross black or white and Rio. I bet you could mix those two. Interesting. Hype hippie. Okay, there you go, bro. There you go. Raiden says, "Can you do like the fastest riff you can think of? Fastest riff? I don't know. How about something like this?" That's like the fastest solo. I don't know. That's not even very fast. Thanks, Raiden. Hype hippie. There you go, brother. Thank you, James. The TWX knows that, Ariels. Yeah, it's close. It's close. I could probably figure it out if I sat down. Jacob says, I think that's the one played in Drop D. Is it? Yeah. It sounds close. I mean, I've heard it before, but I never tried to learn it. Be down and down and down. Don't know it. It's a good one. I love Michael. When I was a kid, I loved Michael Jackson. All right, Donald got this shipped to the Discord. I want to see that, man. That's going to be classic. And Michaela, we've actually had someone ask for that, and I told them, like I'm going to tell you, go to Google. Just Google it. Anything you want. Who is Rick Renstrom? Why is Rick Renstrom that way? What's wrong with Rick Renstrom? What does Rick Renstrom do? You can ask any of those questions. I promise you'll find it happy reading. Donald James says, the joy of playing. That's right. Oh, wow, man. Another person. Was that the same dude, Eric Johnson Manhattan? I can't remember that guy's name. That was one of the craziest things I ever saw, man. Is Manhattan the thing? Everyone hates Cliffs of Dover now. It's time to do Manhattan. I never even heard Manhattan. I didn't know Eric Johnson had any other songs besides Cliffs of Dover. He probably got 20 albums and only song out there is Cliffs of Dover. Rain says the back of the neck the same color as the base. No, it's a maple, whatever, maple rock neck or something, maple neck. Trout said, thank you. I'm going to adjust it. All right, that sounds good, man. Appreciate that. Mimi Diamond, thanks for the jewels. Diaxo Beth, he said, what guitar? This is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro, my friend. There you go, Raiden. Traveler said, he's a Boss ME80, okay. And the preamp section, how much gains do I have? Too much know the notes. I don't know too much about pedals, man. The pedal that I have on my virtual setup is cranked to the max. Volume at 10, level at 10 or whatever. But it's really, you just kind of have to mess around with it. An ME80, that's a bunch of, it's got like one big pedal, is it? I can't remember. I'm not too sure about that one. I'd have to look it up online for you, buddy. Of course, you need to listen to Speeder. You're going to get punched. You get a little punch. That's how we're going to end it. Dutchy, thank you. Kaiki Marchianta, thank you. Jesse Vaughn's way into the way. I don't even know how that goes, bro. I don't know too much old Black Sabbath, that's for sure. Carl said, anybody started playing Fire and Ice? Did? Yeah. Well, just a bit of it. I watched it was the Monsters of Rock or whatever in Brazil. And yeah, he played a little bit of that. Not the whole song. Maybe he did play the whole song. I can't remember. But he definitely did the solo of Fire and Ice. That's amazing. Houdini talking about spiritual healing. That's a great one there. Great record, man. Corey said, why does Rick T.E. stir? I don't know. Dutchy, thank you. Houdini said, we're not worried. No worries, bro. Everyone, if you're hanging out here tonight, you're 100% worthy. Appreciate every single one. Donald said he knows Into the Void. There's a badass riff during the end part. I don't know it, man. Thanks, TWX. I appreciate you, brother. Reference, thank you so much, brother. Take care tonight. Oh, that is the same guy. Eric Johnson music sucks. Other than, yeah, that's the same dude, man. That's the same dude. Wow. Good to see you again, man. You're quite welcome, Travel. Appreciate you, bud. DIN knows Jeff Beck's the great. Yeah. Richie Blackmore said Jeff Beck was the best. I would listen to Richie Blackmore for sure. Dutchy knows Rick's been playing over 30 years. Started when he was 15. He's in his first band 16. Found it on Google, by the way. That's right. That's right. DIN said Black Sabbath underrated. Yeah, the newer, more recent. I like some of the old Black Sabbath, but I started listening to Black Sabbath when Dio was in Black Sabbath. That's when I really got into them. Anthony, I don't know any Blind Guardian, but I got a Blind Guardian tour shirt that I got back in the day. Actually, Richard Christie gave it to me as like a birthday present. I was like, thanks, brother. We used to listen to Blind Guardian like crazy. Hansi Kush, man. Crazy, crazy. Here you go, Pineapple. That's what he said. He can play guitar and he vapes. I know. That's how we do, bro. Justin Stoney, the deal. I'll play you the quick riff, bro. Corey Paul, what's going on, bro? Good to see you tonight, man. Carter, thank you so much, buddy. Travis says, can you remind me of the equipment you use for your tone? I'm interested. Yeah, I'll show it to you right now. I don't care. We wind it down anyway. So I have 6 of these Jacksons, similar to this, different colors. I plug it into an interface. It's called a Blackline Audio Revolution 2x2. You can get any one you want. You could get a Scarlet, you can get a UAD Volt. They're all pretty good. The heart of my sound that you hear is this Amplitude 5 Max version 2. And with that being said, this is their version, like a modeled version of a Marshall JTM 45 Plexi. Now, this is very similar to what Jimi Hendrix used. It's very similar to what Yngwie used. And to get the Yngwie tone, you got to have yourself this is basically a MXR. This is like their version of MXR, right? This is the 10-band EQ, the MS-108. See how the mids are all scooped up like that? That's how you get that Yngwie tone. This is just the gate, so it doesn't sound like that. You know, it's pretty noisy. Because it's a noise. This pedal right here is a MXR Distortion Plus. And as you can see, buddy, I got this cranked to the max, 1010, just like that. We got a couple cabinets here, 2 cabinets, GT12 75C style, Marshall JC100s. That's it, man. That's it. Talk about the most simplest setup you can imagine, brother. But yeah, there you have it. That's my setup in a nutshell. All right, let's see. Money Bags, he says, what do you think about Joe's Garage? I never really heard too much of Frank Zappa. Nah, I don't know too much about him. It was crazy dude, though, man. I've heard some stuff. I was like, whoa. That's out there, man. But it's, you know, what do you call it? Avant-garde is what they would call it, I believe. Cards talk about Jukebox Hero. I remember singing that song when I was like in 5th grade, bro. Maybe 4th grade. Oh, that's an old song. James said he's new, but how often do you pot? Every night, bro. Mostly 6 nights a week. But this week I do 7 nights. Houdini, no, Born Again. What's that one? Oh, yeah. Try to get into the sky. Hang on or you're gonna die. Sour lurch can turn sweet. It's hanging at your feet. Sweet child with an innocent smile watches closely on the while. When he learns, keep looking at the eyes. Born Again is I love Born Again because Ian Gillan, dude. That's why Born Again is so amazing. Truth be told, what's up, brother? Good to see you. D.I.N. talking about. I'm talking about Journey Through what's Journey Through the Dark? I don't even know that. Oh, Mob Real. That's a great riff right there. Dion, man, thanks so much. Cat Daddy, no, I don't know no Insane Comp Posse, man. I have some friends that love them, though, but I never got into that. Moneybag said he went to Jeff Beck and Dr. John. Nice, dude. TWX, appreciate it. I feel it. Corey, thank you so much, buddy. Carter's talking about Renegade by 6. No, I don't know that one. I never learned any sticks. I down, so that's the Great Malenko. I never heard that, dude. Dean T, sorry, Dean T from Australia. Great to see you down there, brother. Thanks, Cat Day. Appreciate that. You're welcome, Travel. I know Renegade by Hammerfall, but not by them. There you go, Zildjian. Din says Zappa was a goof. I like the Dweezil Zappa, though. Dweezil was great. Houdini, there you go, buddy. LMO says the Zappa was pretty full of him, so I don't even know, dude. I never really got into it or knew that much about him. There you go, Cat Daddy. Dutchie's feeling it. Then say, is it me or did Tony Iommi get better after Ozzy left? A lot better. Yeah, a lot better, man. The Heaven and Hell albums are amazing. Born Again's amazing. One of his greatest things ever was the Headless Cross album. That Headless Cross album is a masterpiece. I'll tell you what, man, for sure. I don't play no AC/DC, Carter. But yeah, some people love it. Twix, now TWX, I don't know no Rage. I mean, I remember hearing them. Bulls on Parade. Moneybag he saw Black Sabbath and Jethro Tull. Dang, bro. That's insanity right there. All right, well, I think we've had a nice little chat there, and I got one more tune to play. Let me close it up. I think Brody, the Super Shredder, is still playing, so we're probably going to go swing by there after this stream and check out Brody for a little bit. I want to redirect the stream over there. So there's no need to doom scroll, everybody. I'm going to send you off to Brody after this, and we'll have some fun over there. But this is the last song of the night. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the show. This one's called Punch. Don't take it in the face. Let's go. Well, that's called Punch right there, and that is the last song of the evening. 2.5 hours of shredding, and I gotta cook out of here. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta be up early, as usual. But it has been a blast. Stick around. Once we end the stream, we'll be going over to Brody, the Super Shredders. He's a great friend of ours, a young 17-year-old guitar player doing all kinds of old Ozzy stuff, Black Sabbath, Bullet for My Valentine, Iron Maiden, you name it. Brody's playing. So stick around. No need to doom scroll. I'll take you where you need to go. I promise you that. Let's see. LMO said Frank Zappa was Frank Zappa's best. That sounds about right, probably. Carter, take care of yourself, buddy. No problem, Dutchie. Have a great one. Thank you, Justin. Dutchie, thank you. Moneybags, he said he's 73-year-old. He's seen maybe. Hey, I bet. That's awesome, dude. That's amazing, brother. I love to hear it. Miles Simon, feeling it. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Douglas. Appreciate that. Manuel Morales, thank you. Miles Simon says, mucho metal, señor hombre, amigo, hermano. Muchas gracias, Miles. Manuel, thank you. Alan, thank you so much, buddy. That means a lot to me, brother. I thank you so much for that comment. Douglas, thank you. Moneybags, thank you, sir. Stardust says, I think Brody's on the last song. Well, should I send him over? No. Let me know, Stardust. Ask Brody. Does he care? Corey, thank you. Diego says, how the hell are you doing that so effing well? That's called that. Thanks for subscribing. I played a long time, my friend. Plus, I put more hours in than most people can imagine, to be honest. But I appreciate it, man. You got to practice hard, man. Valley Productions, thank you. Justin Bain, thank you, bro. Absolutely down, thank you, my friend. Justin Bain, appreciate you, dude. Zildjian, thank you. Justin Stone, you're welcome, buddy. My pleasure. Don says, bro, you might play next song. You know, I'm going to send you over there anyway, man. You might have to doom scrub to that. I don't know. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. No problem. We're going to send him over there anyway. I don't care what happens. Brody, you're going to lose out or not. I don't know. But, yo, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you head out. I want you to have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're at in this world. Stay safe out there. Be safe. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. That's all we got in this world. So, everyone, I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. That's Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody take care. We're going to head over to Brody's. Hopefully play one more song for us.